Hello, and welcome to Man Cave Meditations. Let's dive in. So it's been about a week since I last posted, and just it feels as if this is intensifying to a degree. I know I've made the videos along like every week or every, sometimes twice a week, but it really it feels as if this is intensifying. Just the concentrated stream of chaos is like getting wider and stronger. Like ding 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 chaos just in your face all the fucking time, every time you turn around. Whether he's talking about invading countries, invading, taking Greenland, taking the Panama Canal back by force. Picking fights with our two greatest trading partners and allies. Oh yeah, fucking Jesus. Again, it feels as if I were to, go ahead with the destruction, or at least the delegitimization and lessening of a foe, like assuming he's getting direction from somewhere. Like, this is the way you'd go about it. Weaken them economically. What's the stock market drop? The tariffs, the da-da-da-ba-na-na-ba. What the bullshit? Stock market, what? Dow's down, what, 4,000 points? It's rebounded recently simply out of the quiet. Because of the quiet of him not doing shit. That's the only reason for the rebound. The recent rebound. Him just shutting the fuck up. Getting out of the scene for a minute. The chaos he brings. That's the only reason for that rebound. Recent, if modest at best. And, it's so much. I mean, what I hear about the group of people, my terrorist gang members who, per the, president's invocation or whatever of the Alien Sedition Act of 1798 or something like that, was able to put everybody on a plane that they had rounded up. For the most part, basically, if you're brown and have a tattoo. And we don't like the look you gave us. Or, I don't like the jeans he's wearing. Round him up. Put him on a plane. Put him on a fucking military cargo plane. Charge the taxpayers, $20 million round trip. Who the fuck cares? It's a show for, and put in, and, most important, make sure that we're going to El Salvador. With the non-dictator there has a prison, which is basically a slave labor camp. And is, if not the most, probably it would make be a strong competitor to make the top 10 of the worst places to be on Earth. Let's send them all there. After rounding them up, giving them no due process, and then it turns out that one of the people, it's a kid who gay man, who was fleeing Venezuela on asylum, via asylum, and he just got rounded up because he had a couple tattoos, and maybe he was gay and he was brown, and none of that flew with whoever was, in charge of rounding people up. Yeah. Because the order probably came down of, get me 30 people, gang members, find them, round them up, and we're going to put them on this fucking huge cargo plane, and we're going to take, video of it when they get off, and they're going to be in shackles. And we probably promised the guy down there, whatever, if I can, $50 million, whatever, we're going to do the next Trump hotel in his capital, which whatever promises were made won't be capped, of course. Well, maybe they will be now. And we're going to get this video of us just degrading these people. Head shaved. Just degrading them. Doesn't matter what they did. If they did anything, that doesn't matter. But we're going to show our people, our MAGA people, all of everybody who just eats all this shit up, who can't discern a goddamn thing. And we're going to show all them the pictures of them, these people just walking heads down. Could be your kid. Yeah, that's where this is going. So they did this whole thing, and supposedly they defied a court order that the judge, the plane was in the air, and the judge basically said, turn that plane around. They didn't turn the plane around. They dropped all these people off at this, hellhole of a prison facility in El Salvador. At least one appearing to be completely innocent. And even if they're all, they're all guilty, there was no due process. Like, what the fuck? And this is how they start. This is how it all starts. You see it. It's like the slow rolling avalanche. Or the boulder that just that gains more snow as it goes down. It gets bigger and bigger and bigger because it's allowed to be. So we must not allow it to become bigger. I don't see any other way. There's no other way. And I'm not saying that every single thing that happens has to trigger a mass, well, we're all going in the street. No. But people are already getting riled up, and as this intensifies, because it is intensifying, as the darkness grows, so does the light that comes to meet it. Right? We're wired this way. We are. And so we know that the fight is coming. We can feel it. We know it's coming. It's close. It just it's like it's a hairpin away from them just, the judge, a judge, says something they don't like, and beyond just bitching about it on, Truth Central or whatever it is, Twitter, beyond bitching about it on those things, they actually, the judge says, show me the files, and you say, no, I don't want them. I'm not doing it. And who's going to make me? I'm the president. I'm the fucking king. Who's going to make me? And you saw, like, Justice Roberts, his, whatever tweet, whatever the fuck, whatever he sent, that obviously he was spooked enough, or his bowels haven't been moving enough, like, to actually say something. Oh my God, the Pope, he said something. What did he say? Because you don't like a judge's opinion, you can't disagree with him or her? No, I'm sorry. It was simply because you disagree with any member of the judicial's opinion on a matter. That's not a road to potential impeachment. We have appellate courts that you could appeal things, right? Just like a reminder. This is how it works. Donald, and anyone else who's listening that still may have his ear, because it feels at this point that there's no one else there. It's just that 4 or 5 year old that's still in there, that just wants to break it. Anyone else there? Is there anyone else there? No? So, a hairbreadth away. That's what I feel. We're a hairbreadth away from, it just, what are we going to do? He completely defies the judicial, which means that you have the executive, because you're the executive, obviously, the king. You own the legislative, They're right there after you take a dump, asking, not only do you need toilet paper, but what kind? Do you want the golden paper? Do you want the silver paper today? Do you want the fluffy kind that feels kind of good when you're wiping your ass? King Trump? That's what the fucking Senate, the Republican Senate and House is at this point. How can we wipe your ass? How can we best kiss and wipe your ass? Just let us know. We're right there. All self-survival. So you have that. And then if you completely defy the judicial, which at that point is basically, the ultimate to the Constitution, to the American Republic. And I think they know this. And that's why they're wary about doing it. They want to do it so bad. That little stunt with the plane not turning around, that was like a nudge. It was a nudge. Like, what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? Right? So we didn't turn it around. So we landed it and put a bunch of potentially, innocent people into the one of the biggest hell holes on the planet. What are you going to do about it? We got good footage. We got great Fox News footage that Jesse Waters could just spew out his ass and just look great doing it. But we got great footage. Shaved heads, shackles. Oh, perfect. Yeah. All those people out there, all our viewers out there looking to blame something else, rather than actually looking at the situation as it is. They'll eat that shit up. Love it. Because in the end, it just gives them something else to blame, to be mad at. And so many of us are so desperate to be mad at something. And that's what Fox does, is it just, and this whole movement, this MAGA movement, it just channels anger. You know? Oh, you can't afford a house, you can't do this, you can't do that. All these things that we are actually trying to repress even further. We're trying to press you down even further. You can't do those things, but don't worry about it. Listen to us. Listen to our people's podcasts. Watch our news network. And we're going to tell you all the things that you should be mad at. We've got it all figured out. Yeah. But just don't pay attention to the fact that you're getting poorer and poorer every year. You know, you're one ambulance ride, an emergency room visit away from bankruptcy. Go look at that. You know, you'll probably have to work until you're fucking 80. Because who knows if Social Security, it's a Ponzi scheme. We may have to get rid of that for your benefit. So yeah, might have to work till you're 80. But at least you get to watch Fox News and Jesse Waters blow fucking blue smoke right up your ass. And it feels good because they give you something to be mad at. And as your situation deteriorates, you just get more and more pissed. Not understanding why. This will in the end be combated and defeated by pure, honest, authentic, integral action. Authentic, integral, truthful. There is such a desire for this at this point. There is such a need for it at this point that if that is a way, it will just cut right like a knife through butter through this disease that is MAGA. It is a disease. Truthful, honest, integral, authentic, compassionate, empathetic, truthful. Oh. All right. Peace and love. God bless. Bye-bye.